Hello and welcome back to Fir Park, update 12, and this is just a sleeper service in sight. I've just come back from Scotland after a couple of days up there, and I went from London Euston to Fort William on the Caledonian Sleeper, operated by Serco, using GBRF locos, I think it is. Class 92 hauled from Euston to Edinburgh. The train splits there, and I was on the portion of the service to Fort William, and that's then hauled by a class 73 electro diesel, which is a former Southern Region loco. The new Mark 5 coaches are being rolled out from next year. However, the Mark 3 sleeper coaches date back longer than that, to right back to the sort of early 80s. I know Mark 3s came out late 70s, the HST and all that, but the sleeper versions, I don't know the exact date, but certainly for modelling the 1980s period, I'm portraying a Fort William portion sleeper service, and I'm running it on the lower level now. So I've got the Mark 2s, the Mark 3 sleepers, which were the same. The side of the coach where you only have the 5 windows is the corridor down there, and then the other smaller windows are the cabins. So you literally have one cabin there with a window, and then the division, and that window there would be another cabin with its there, and so on. And there's connecting corridors inside, so you can join up 2 cabins. I'm modelling it with a 37025, so that would require the Ethel converted class 25 electric train heating X loco. There were 3 of these, Ethel 1, 2 and 3, and they were used to provide electric train heating for the sleeper service because of the 37s at the time. Before the 37-4s came in, the other ones couldn't provide that power. These Ethels were all withdrawn in the early 90s. There was a blue liveried one and 2 intercity executive ones, so that's what I'm modelling. I'll just give this a quick run round so you can see it operating. And the portion tray normally consists of 3 sleeper coaches, a couple of Mark 2s, of which one's a lounge car, and the other one I think is just a sleeper, sort of sleeperette coach. But the lounge car on the Mark 2, you go in there and have your meals if you want, and there's seats down the side. You can just sit there and chill out basically. So I'm just bringing it round now. Here it is. So we've got a 37, which is a non-train heat one, so I'm using the Ethel. And then we've got the sleeper coaches, blue, grey and intercity livery. This is a classic sort of mid to late 80s formation, although the late 80s you wouldn't have had the Ethel. So going up there, I also got a bit of inspiration for the Fort William Mallaig line, even though they no longer use these on normal BR passenger services. I've got some Mark 1s on the upper level, and I put some TTA tank wagons on the rear for a Fort William Mallaig mixed service. There comes the sleeper again, passing through. Let's do a quick signal stop. So there it is. So I think I quite like sleeper trains. I know you can't get much sleep on them, but no, I'm quite pleased with that formation. It works better on the lower level because I was getting some coach overhang on the higher level, and it was clipping my steam hauled coaches, which is the Jacobite now, but I'm modelling it pre-Jacobite, sort of early to mid 80s. So I've rectified that. Just quickly, I will be starting work in the corner there, so that will be my next job, and I will update you accordingly in the next video. So thanks for watching, and feel free to subscribe. Thanks to my subscribers already, and see you in the next update. Thanks.